Right, guys, I'm playing Call of Duty. This is Call of Duty 3 Modern Warfare, and I'm playing it on an MSI Raider GE67HX laptop. It's got Intel i7 12800HX. It's got 16 cores, 24 threads. It has the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 Ti laptop GPU. It's got 16 gigs of VRAM. So 32 gigabyte laptop RAM. Maxes out at 64 gigs of RAM. I know the newer models do max out at 128 gigabytes of RAM, but I mean, I think 64 gigs is good as well. But mine is 32 at the moment. I had an opportunity to upgrade, but like I said, the RAM is quite expensive. RAM is not cheap. The RAM for my laptop actually costs like $105. So if I'm gonna buy two 32 gig sticks of RAM, because it's one stick here, if I'm gonna get two sticks, that's $210 for RAM. and I was just thinking, what is the performance difference gonna be like, really? Because it already has 16 gigs of VRAM, and I'm not, and you know what, the problem, I'm not seeing a huge impact or a huge difference in performance anyway.
Target area located. Secure the hard point.
So I'm not getting. So I'm not getting the kind of performance that is shocking me, like, oh, you know. The kind of performance I'm getting is mediocre already, and it's not impressive enough for me to actually want to, you know, the performance is not shockingly great. That's what I'm trying to say. So in order for me to then upgrade it to 64 gigs of RAM would have been the fact that I'm getting some kind of performance value for that reason. And because I'm not getting that kind of performance value already with the 16 gigs of VRAM that I have with the 32 gigs of RAM that's already installed on the laptop, I just do not see how I'm going to get anything better. You know what I mean? How am I supposed to get... How am I going to get the different RAM or different kind of RAM? You understand what I mean? If I'm going to get that kind of RAM, then I'm definitely going to first want to see a difference in performance with what I already have. But if I cannot get that performance now, then what will the difference be? You understand what I mean? So if I'm not getting a performance that is shocking me right now, then how am I going to get that performance like later on? You get what I'm saying? So that's the issue that I've got. In order for me to upgrade my laptop to 64 gigs, I would have wanted to see a performance upgrade right now, so I could be like, okay, this is the main reason why I'm spending $210. But if you do not get that performance already with what you've got, then what's the difference? You know what I mean? I just don't see a point in wasting money, because what's going to happen is I'm going to waste my money. Look at this guy. The zombie got him. I killed the whole squad. Do you know that? I killed the whole squad. I killed the whole squad. The whole squad, I killed them. Yeah, there's no squad left there. I mean, they've taken it now, but I slaughtered the whole squad. So what I'm saying is, in order for me to be encouraged in terms of upgrading my current status of my laptop, I would have wanted to see some major improvements. You understand what I mean? So before I can actually spend $210 upgrading the RAM on my laptop, I would have wanted to see something astronomical, something that's gonna shock me first, and then when I do upgrade my laptop, then I'll be like, this is why I'm upgrading it, to make the performance better. But if I'm not getting that performance value already from the laptop, then why should I upgrade it? You know what I mean? I mean, I'm getting the good performance, but it's not great performance. It's good performance, but I have to tell you that the only reason I'm getting this kind of good performance in the first place, or the way I feel that it's good performance, is because I even had to, what you call these things? What the hell's going on? What the hell? So I even had to overclock my GPU first. I had to overclock my card first in order for me to get the performance that you see me getting now is due to overclocking the card. Oh my god. You understand what I mean? It's like, if I wasn't overclocking my card right now, I feel like I wouldn't be getting the kind of performance that I'm getting right now. The 50 frames a second that I'm getting right now, I would not be getting it. You understand what I mean? So if I was not overclocking this card in the first instance, I feel like I wouldn't get that performance that I'm getting now. You understand? Because when I first got my laptop, even before, and this was before overclocking the card, yeah, I was not able to get the kind of frames that I'm getting now. And the performance was lagging. It was really, really bad. So I feel like in order for me to even think of upgrading, I really need to be seeing something that can shock me. Something has to shock me first, like, okay, this is the main reason why I'm upgrading my laptop. Oh my god. You know? What's this guy doing? What's he using? I couldn't see what he was using. You know what I mean? I would need to see some kind of major improvement first without the need of overclocking the card, which I can tell you I will never get. That kind of the performance improvement I'm talking about, I know I will not get it, you know? Without overclocking my card, it's not going to happen. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like, that's what I'm saying, before I can spend more, splash more cash on my laptop, I would need to see some kind of major improvement. But I feel like that is just going to fall on deaf ears. Like, I'm not going to get that major improvement just by adding RAM. I don't feel like it's going to change anything. If I can't get the improvement now with the 32 gigs, what's the difference? 64. And then on top of that, I need to splash more money. And it's like, nah. That's why I feel like the laptop itself, when I first got it, it was a huge disappointment, because I was like, what's going on in the laptop? Not performing. I was using all those extreme performance, the overclocking of the VRAM and the card itself, but it still didn't do anything. The only time this laptop actually showed me some major improvements was when I overclocked the card with MSI Afterburner. That's when I noticed that yes, the laptop itself can actually perform much better. But without MSI Afterburner being added to the laptop, like software, I tell you, this laptop was just, it was mediocre. Because I was even comparing it to my Acer Nitro. I was like, how come Acer Nitro plays this game on 6 gigs of VRAM and it can play this game like what I mean with Acer Nitro, it really pushes the game and it pushes the laptop to play the game, you understand? But this laptop, it felt like a slouch, like what's going on? Like it didn't like it didn't want for me to play the game. You know what I mean? So I would be like, I'll be now considering 6 gigs minus 16 gigabytes of VRAM. So that's what I'm saying to people. I think don't concentrate too much on the VRAM of your laptop. If your VRAM is 8 gigs, just be happy with the 8 gigs. And I don't even know why it went down. I think just be happy with your 8 gigs of VRAM. Or I think it's the bridge as well, isn't it? Be happy with your 8 gigs of VRAM. And oh, come on, man. I can't get killed by zombies. What? Zombies killed me. What the hell? Wow, it was a nice hiding spot. No one saw me as well. Those zombies. Pity. Right, so what I'm saying is, in order for me to spend more cash, I would need to see a major improvement in terms of I killed that dude, so the zombie is angry with me. Check this out, it's chasing me. Oh my god. No, it's gonna kill me. Oh wow, it killed me. Damn it. Because I killed that dude. It was pissed. It came after me. So what I'm saying is, I'm trying to tell people, don't concentrate too much. Don't concentrate too much on VRAM, because I'm just saying from my point of view, VRAM is not as important, Just make sure that your CPU is good. My CPU is very good. It's got 24 threads, 8 performance cores, and 8 efficiency cores, and 8 efficiency cores, and it's got 8 efficiency cores and 8 performance cores. So this laptop does, it's quite good. It's got 16 cores basically and 24 threads. So in terms of I don't know what they call it, optimization. This laptop it's very good. That's what I'm trying to say. In terms of CPU, it's really good, and in terms of graphics as well, it's really good. It was when it was made above its grade. So I'm not saying my laptop is a slouch. I'm not saying that, but I feel like people shouldn't concentrate too much on the VRAM aspect of laptop, because like I'm trying to tell you, my laptop doesn't even touch 9 gigabytes of VRAM. It might even go up to 4 gigs. I think it touches, mine actually touches on 4 gigs of VRAM. It doesn't go anywhere near 9 or anything like that, but still I can't play the games that I want Then it's camping. I cannot play. What I'm saying is I can't play games the way I want to play them,
Confirming next hard point.
despite the fact of having that 16 gigs of VRAM. So what I'm saying is I used to think
Target area updated. Move to the hard point.
I used to think that 16 gigs of VRAM was enough. Like that is the main purpose, or the main thing that is holding my laptop from, the main. I used to think that was the main one that was holding my laptop from playing games.
Hard point compromised. Secure the area.
Ah, damn it. So what I'm saying is I used to think that the VRAM.
Compromised. We
I used
failed.
to think that the VRAM was the main purpose why my laptop was not performing well. Because you come from Steam Deck and you think, well, Steam Deck only has 4 gigs of VRAM, so maybe if I get more VRAM, I'll have a better performance. But I have to tell you, it's not always the case, because my laptop doesn't touch even 4 gigs of VRAM on the actual graphics settings. I should be playing this game much higher than what I want to do. But if I start doing that, the game becomes quite, I don't know, it becomes kind of frustrating to play. It gets kind of slow, Like, if I was getting 3 or 4 kills before, if I was getting like 3 or 4 kills before, like I was killing like maybe 9 people. If I play this on ultra, I'll kill like 3 people. It's like the game gets slow or something. I don't know how to describe it. You know what I mean? It makes you wonder if you're really like, what's going on with the laptop? This is my question. How do you use the full 16? Maybe not the full 16, but how do you use that capacity of VRAM so I can play this game the way I want to? And that's the problem. I feel like my laptop can go higher than what it's doing, but I don't know how to push it, In other words, I don't know how to overclock my own laptop, which is sad, because this laptop, it can push, it can deliver, the goods, you know what I mean? It's designed to play games, but yet when you don't know how to do it, it's a problem that I have. I'm not saying every game, yeah. If I play PUBG, I can play PUBG on Ultra, on this laptop. I can play it on Ultra without an issue. But I know what you're gonna think. Why don't I play PUBG?
Target area.
I don't play it because it's not my kind of game,
Target area located. Secure the hard point.
Ah, damn it! It's not that I don't like PUBG. It's just that it's not my kind of game.
Secure the area.
It's not my kind of game. It's not my kind of. It's not my cup of tea, basically. It's not my cup of tea. So I don't mean to say that in a negative way, but it's just not always. You know what? I think someone is here.
Hard point compromised. Secure the area.
Those aliens are there as well. Ah, my God. Helped by the aliens.
Hard point. Stand by.
Right. Okay, so it's changing. Whatever.
Inside the perimeter.
Yes, you guys get there. Wow, I got the guy though, which is kind of weird. I still got him though. I'm jumping over the fire. What's going on? Okay, so I'm going around. But what I'm saying is, it's a pity when you don't know how to overclock your own card. You know, if I wish if I knew how to overclock my laptop, man, I was gonna have so much fun. This dude, I've run out of bullets. I got killed by a zombie. So what I'm saying is, I feel like I wish there was a manual or something, like someone would make a video on how to overclock graphics cards, you know? Ah, damn, I was running for that bomb. You know? I was dumb because I should have run for that. I should have killed those zombies first, then run for the bomb. I would have taken out all the zombies. That's a pity. Ah, damn it. So what I'm saying is, I feel like I wish someone would make a video on how to overclock, you know, different, like how to overclock different types of laptops. You know what I mean? Because if they did that, they would actually get a lot of views. Because I'm sure there's a lot of people that want to overclock their laptops, but oh my god, they simply don't know how to do it. You know what I mean? I wish I knew how to overclock laptops, then I would make videos about it. But I'm not the best person to ask about. You know what I mean? I'm not the best person to ask. That's what I'm saying. I'm not the best person to ask about all of that overclocking stuff. I mean, I know a few things. I know a few things, but I'm not going to say like I know everything about MSI Afterburner, because I also had to learn from people who were overclocking in order for me to understand, for me to learn, you know, how to overclock my laptop. But I feel like I wish people would make videos about how to overclock laptops, you know, because you don't get people talking about this stuff, and there's so many people that want to learn how to overclock. They want to learn how to overclock their cards, but they simply don't know how to do it. Look at the zombie. He's going after that dude up there. Completely missed me. Ah, what the hell? That guy came running into me with his knife, only to die. You know? So what I'm saying is, a lot of people do not know how to overclock their cards. Ah, wow. Someone used a nuke. But we still won though. So what I'm saying is, a lot of people do not understand how to overclock their laptops. I think it's a shame, because it's the person who's going to make a video of how to overclock the card is going to make, like, is going to get a lot of followers, because I don't know how to do it. I'm just saying, I wish someone would make a video like that, because I think the only fortunate thing about me is the laptop is MSI, and that's why I think MSI Afterburner works so well with the laptop, because it's designed by MSI. But I'm just thinking, other people, like when I had my Acer Nitro, there were no videos about how to overclock those type of laptops. And the other thing is, if you notice now, I've said this before, but if you notice now, a lot of the games that Steam is now showing, do actually require 8 gigs of VRAM for you to play to actually like a minimum spec, you know. And this is recent stuff, so they're actually like they're actually saying that you need 8 gigabyte for as the minimum. I'm not saying that all games. I'm just saying the triple A titles that are up and coming, that are coming out this year. There's quite a lot of them. A lot of them are free to play, really good games, but a lot of them do say 8 gigs of VRAM. So I think the days of getting the 6 gig of VRAM laptop is dead. You know, you kind of need to sell your laptop. I'm just saying, like, if you're a gaming laptop person like I am, I'm not advising people to get rid of the laptop. You know, it's like, what I'm saying is, if you've got a Thunderbolt port on your laptop, don't sell it, because you can use those Thunderbolt ports for ATX cases with the PC graphic cards. But if you're someone that does upgrade their laptop every so often, I would suggest that 6 gigs is very low. I'm just saying from my point of view. So it's just my point of view. It's just my point of view. What the hell? It's just my point of view. I think 6 gigs is quite low. You know, back in the days. What the hell? Oh wow! So I just killed by zombies again. I'm just saying, I think back in the day, 6 gigs was the main thing. You know, you get 6 gigabytes of VRAM, and you're basically okay with the 6 gigs of RAM. But I think now, I think now 6 gigs of VRAM is quite kind of low. He's after me, and the zombie was also after me as well. No, a zombie was chasing it. Those are zombies I'm talking about. The ones that spit fire or throw fire or whatever. Wait. God, there's dudes. But that's what I'm saying. That I'm not suggesting people sell their laptops. I'm just saying I think it's wise to always have something that does play games, you know, and something that does play games well, you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. So what I'm saying to people is try to remain on the gaming standard of things, you know. So when you hear information like minimum games is 8 gigs, then my suggestion would be it's always a good idea to have something that can play, you know, a laptop that's got at least 8 gigs should be the minimum on what your laptop has in terms of graphics card, you know. Okay, these things out here. I want to see where the people are. There's people attacking them. Alright, so that's been taken over. I'm just saying it's just a good idea to have something. It's just a good idea to have something that is within that range, isn't it? So at least you know that, okay, my laptop's got the 6 gigs, or it's got that 8 gig of VRAM. It's like a basic standard. Look at this guy. It's like a basic standard, isn't it? That's what I'm saying. It's just a good idea to have a laptop that is within that range. Damn it. That guy also chasing me. I can't run. What the hell? Ah, zombies again. They got me. Right, so what I'm saying is, I think it's just a good idea. Ah, come on, man. Ah, damn, it killed me. It's just a good idea to have. I need to go outside. I need to use this mosquito thing. It's just a good idea to have. Right, there we go. Oh, what the hell? So, okay, it's giving me this to use. Wow. Okay. Let me.
Target area updated. Move to the hardpoint.
Alright. I didn't realize that that was the first thing it was gonna let me use. Right. So what I'm saying is, it's just a good idea to keep in mind that things are changing, and you know, once upon a time, yes, 6 gigs of RAM was good, but obviously, damn, this guy got me, man. I was gonna throw that thing, but the incendiary grenade, but I didn't get time. Right. So what I'm saying is, it's just a good idea to have. Wow. This guy is coming from behind me, in front of me. There's a guy there.
Hardpoint relocating.
There. I don't know why people didn't see him. Yeah, it's dead. Right, so what I'm saying is, it's just a good idea to have.
Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area.
Wow, I took some people out. That thing actually got people. See, I threw the grenade towards them. I hope I got some extra kills. You see, they were right there when I threw that grenade. It's an incendiary. So that grenade, when it lands on the ground, it explodes into fire, you see. Ah, man. So what I'm saying is that it's always good to keep an eye out for information, you know. Because how I knew about the 8 gigs of VRAM, I was looking at games, like new games on Steam, and I just noticed like there's certain games that were saying 8 gigs minimum. And I thought, is this the new 6 gig of RAM, you know, VRAM? And I thought, wow, so this is how they are going to stop or minimize. You know, people are still buying the 6 gig of VRAM laptops. So this is just a way for them to stop people from buying those, you know. They're not stopping you, they're just forcing you to upgrade your laptop. It's a way of forcing you. So if you got 6 gigs and you wanted to play on like high graphics settings, that's gonna really diminish what you can get, you know.